Hello everybody, Kenneth Hollins here with HollinsMusic.com. Thank you for taking a few minutes and viewing this video. Now, what I have for you today is something that I love to do on the piano, and it is called playing arpeggios. Now, an arpeggio is when you take the notes of a chord and you break those notes up for a musical effect or just to make it a little bit more expressive. So what I'm going to do right now is show you how you can use arpeggios in your playing. Okay, so let's take something real simple. For example, a basic progression in the key of E flat. This would be an example of an arpeggio. Okay, something like that. A lot of times you will hear musicians end a song with an arpeggio. Okay, so that's an arpeggio. So when you take the notes of a chord and instead of just playing them all at the same time, you break them up like that. Okay, so that would be an arpeggio. We take the notes of the chord and instead of playing them all at the same time, we play them one at a time. Okay, now of course I'm using my sustain pedal to sustain the note, so it really helps to have a sustain pedal to do this. But that's the basic concept. Okay, now let me give you some different ways that you can finger the arpeggios as well as when you can use them. Now you can use them pretty much on any type of chord: major, minor, dominant 7, suspended 7. It really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of using it in places where it sounds good, it's musical, it's expressive. Okay, so I'm going to take the major chord, for example, to demonstrate how to do this. All right, now we're going to take D flat major. We're going to take the D flat major chord, which is D flat, F, and A flat. Okay, now this is a really simple way that you can do it. You can start off with doubling the arpeggio with both hands like this. So this is the right hand, then the left hand would do the same thing. Okay, again, right hand, left hand, and then we go up an octave and do the same thing. Right hand, left hand. Okay, we go up another octave and do the same thing. Right hand, left hand. Okay, so now let's put that together. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Now I'm going to use my sustain pedal. Let's listen to what it sounds like with the sustain pedal. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Okay, I'm going to play it without saying anything. Here we go. Okay, so for example, if I ended a song, okay, so that's a real simple way to use arpeggios. Now I'm going to show you a way to use them that I really like to do. And it is when you take certain notes of the chord and create an arpeggio. So for example, let's take the E flat major 7 chord. Okay, let's say we're playing our song. Okay, and we stop on this chord right here. Now, a way that I can approach an arpeggio for this particular chord could be something like this. Okay, now this is what I did. I took certain notes of the chord and then I also added an additional note. So I'm playing E flat, B flat, F. That's with my left hand. Right hand is G, B flat, D natural, and G. Okay, so I took B flat, which is the 5th of the chord, an F, which is the ninth of the chord, and then I added an additional note. I took C, which would be the sixth tone or the 13th of the chord. Okay, and so I took the fifth, the ninth, and the sixth, which would be this, and I created an arpeggio with those three notes like this. Okay, so it's basically those three notes. And what I like to do is to make it quick, like that. I will play the first note with my left hand, and then the other two, if it's a three-note arpeggio, I'll play the other two with my right hand. Left hand, right. Okay, like that. That way I can move quickly. Now, some people can do it quickly with one hand, but this is just the way that I like to do it. Left hand, then right, right. Then we cross over, left hand again, right, right, left hand, right, right. And we can keep going. Okay, so we can do it quickly. So, okay, so that's one way that I approach my arpeggios, is I will take specific notes out of the chord. Sometimes I'll even include an additional note like I did with this E flat major 7 chord. But I love to do it also with major chords. For example, if we were to take A flat major. Okay, what did I do right there? I just took an A flat major chord and added the second tone, which is B flat, like that. And then I created the arpeggio using the same type of fingering. So let's say, for example, we have now 4 notes. I'm going to play the first note with my left hand, and I'll start right here on the E flat. So we'll do this particular chord, A flat, B flat, C, and E flat, just starting on E flat. Okay, so we're just taking the E flat from here to there. And we're going to play the arpeggio like this. Left hand, right hand, okay? And then we keep repeating. All right, so we put it together. Okay, we speed it up a little bit. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do it now in the key of D flat major. Okay, all right, which I just took the D flat major chord, which is D flat, F, A flat, added in the second tone. Okay, that adds color to your chords many times. And then I played that arpeggio. First note, left hand, and then right hand, E flat, F, A flat. Okay, so you could do it like that. One way I love to do this particular chord is I'll actually do the left hand on the 5th or the A flat like this, and then play the other 3 notes with the right hand. A flat left hand, right hand, D flat, E flat, F, like that. For me, it's a little bit more comfortable than that, okay? Then left hand. Okay, so again. Okay, all right, so that's how you can play arpeggios and make your chords sound a little bit more expressive. So I would encourage you to experiment, play with that. It's really powerful when you really get used to it and use it in the right way and in the right places. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Always remember, you can go to my website, hollandsmusic.com, where I have several more resources there for you. And you can subscribe on my website for free, and you will get free lessons sent directly to your email. And then also, if you enjoyed this lesson, make sure you, if you hadn't done so already, subscribe to this channel here on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up, make a comment. That really helps the channel. And I really would appreciate if you would do that. And then also remember, HMPI, we're serving gospel musicians all over the world.